Hey guys, Soleman here. Welcome back to the finale of Let's Play Kirby, Knightmare in Dreamland. First off, sorry for kind of cutting off a little suddenly in the last video. I said I was going to go through the rest of the game in that one batch, but you know what? I decided King DDD, final boss, he deserves a episode of his own. So, there we go. We're dedicating the finale to King DDD, the last boss. And to make things interesting, I'm going to fight him as normal Kirby. So, the strategy for fighting King DDD here, kind of jump over him. He'll use his little hammer ability from time to time. Oh, sometimes I won't jump out of the way fast enough. But you kind of want to be close to him so that if he uses his hammer ability, he will be right up next to you when he does it. Sometimes he'll use that pupper attack, just keep running out under him. He'll try to inhale you sometimes. He'll sometimes try to just pounce on you. Just try and stay a safe distance, and you'll be fine. Oh god, I'm gonna take damage now. Okay, get away, get away. So just kind of try to lead him from one side of the screen to another. So that way you'll just kind of have the maximum amount of room for what you're trying to do here. Sometimes he'll do this bouncy thing, sometimes he'll just stomp the ground. And other times he'll just do other stuff. Oh god. Now you want to be a little careful because those stars can hurt you. And, come on. One more hit. And go down! Yes! We did it! We beat King DDD! Dreamland is safe once more. And the Star Rod is repaired. So, let's go ahead and fix the Fountain of Dreams and... What are you doing? What do you mean, don't fix the Fountain of Dreams? Screw you, I'm gonna fix it anyway. Stop trying to stop me, you're evil. I'm gonna go ahead and fix the Fountain of Dreams so everyone can dream again. Whoa. That's new. Panic? What was that? DDD? What? Why'd you eat me? Why'd you spit me out? Alright, it's time for the final boss fight against the Knightmares. So this is a Gradius-style battle, just keep attacking and be sure to avoid some of his attacks. Careful, so a certain one will zoom in on you. Oh, got hit there. So, it's pretty simple. It's Gradius. What is there to say? He'll try to ram you here. Up. He tried to hit me. Just keep firing at him, and eventually you'll get him. Try not to die. That would be bad. Final fight, and then die. But of course it's not over. It's the final fight. There's always multiple forms. Interestingly, though, it looks like we're actually going to fight on the moon. I guess we're fighting the Martians? Don't know. Alright. But now it's time for the final battle against... Whoa. What just happened there? Oh, crap. He's throwing little star things at us. It's going to hurt us. Oh, no! Warp Star! No! Final battle against this guy. Alright, so here's the way Knightmare works. Note that he's wearing a cloak. As long as he has that cloak, you can't hurt him. When the cloak's on, your attacks will not do much to him. The objective is to wait until he attacks, and then to attack him when his midriff there is exposed. Try not to stand directly under him, because that would be bad. Alright, you want to try to hit him with the projectiles as much as possible, because those do a lot more damage than any other attack I've seen. Yeah, see? That took off a huge chunk of his health. Try to attack him with the projectiles when possible, because that is the best way to fight him. It really is. Yeah. just the best way to go. So, his attacks are predictable enough. Well, I wouldn't say predictable, but in any case, they're easy enough to avoid. Maybe not. Oh man, this would be epic if I beat him with a... If I beat him with 1 HP left. But yeah, basically, try to avoid his attacks. And do your best not to die. Oh god. Ha. I don't think you really need to duck to avoid that attack, but it makes me feel safer. Ah, crap. Yeah, watch out for that. He'll try to pile drive the ground, I guess. I don't know. Alright, you're mine! You are mine! Alright. Go away, Knightmare. You do not belong in this world! Except unless I jump into you by some stupid mistake. But yeah, use the projectile attacks when you can, and this guy will go down pretty easily. Just try not to die stupidly like I did, because that would be a bad thing. Huh, I guess I was trying to hit him and it didn't work. Oh well. Ha. I guess I hit him physically with that. Yeah, the physical attack doesn't do as much damage as the projectile, so try to stick to projectile when you can. It really does help. Yeah, see, that does a whole lot of damage. It really does. And he is done for! Yes! The Knightmare has been destroyed! Ha ha! So, we saved the day. Alright. Crap. Now the moon's gonna explode. But before that, we got 100% completion by finding all those, secrets in normal mode. We now get extra mode. We will discuss that soon enough. But, yeah, we blew up the moon. Oops. Ha. But, it looks nice that way. It's not that bad. So, now it's time for the big reveal. Having fought bravely to recover the Star Rod, we find out King Dedede was actually the good guy. Yeah, so this is the big plot reveal right here. Basically, King Dedede, found out that these nightmares appeared in the Fountain of Dreams, and we're trying to use the Fountain of Dreams in order to, inflict chaos and bad dreams upon the citizens of Dreamland. He found out about this, he stole the Dream Rod, so the fountain would be powerless. So, he was actually the good guy in this game, believe it or not. I mean, and of course he wasn't the final boss. How many games has Dedede appeared in, which he's actually been an actual final boss with an actual evil plan? I mean, take a moment to think it over, viewers. You'll know it's true. But yeah, now it's time to go to sleep, because we saved the day. But before we fly off to bed, let's return to Star Rod. Huzzah! And that's it. Game over. So now it's time for the Soleman Star Review, which will likely be butchered a little during this ending credit sequence. For the plot, I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5. The plot was not that complex, not that long, kinda like Amazing Mirror, but it was simple, it kept the game short and fun, with minimal plot interference. It really did do its best to avoid anything so incredibly improbable that it would really ruin the game. For gameplay, 4 out of 5. It was a fairly linear game, it really was. But the gameplay is still simple and fun. I mean, it's Kirby game. What isn't fun? Eating your enemies, spitting them out, turning into different abilities, like the needle ability I never really demonstrated. The puzzles were sometimes annoying, but they were still easy to solve, fun to complete. Graphics, 4 out of 5. They were colorful, pretty detailed for previous styles of Kirby up to this point. It really did a good job considering it's a remake of the original Kirby's Adventure game. And for the Game Boy Advance, it's actually pretty good graphics, so there you go. The music, 4 out of 5. A lot of very familiar music, a lot of it remixed from the original Kirby Adventure, from what I understand. And it's just all the good songs of Kirby. What's not to like about it? For replay value, 5 out of 5. You may be wondering, but Soleman and Stars, you just said it right now. This is a linear game. What is there about this game that is so wonderful that it demands a full count for replay value? Well, I will explain that later. Fun factor, 4 out of 5. It was kind of a repetitive game in the long run. I mean, for the most part, a lot of the areas, some of the puzzles, well, nothing was really repetitive, I should say, but overall, it basically was the full Kirby experience. The mini-bosses, the bosses, everything was very fun to fight. Only the puzzles really ruined most of the game, and other than that, it's really not that bad. It really is fun. So, given that, overall this game gets 24 out of 30 stars. In other words, overall it gets 4 out of 5 stars. So now I can play the Boss Endurance Challenge. Alright. And final score, 1,980,110 points. Now, obviously this isn't the best score I could have done for this game. I could have probably done a lot better. But now it's time to show you a few things. Let me go ahead and reset the cartridge, because this won't let you go directly to back to the main screen. It keeps you stuck here for some stupid reason. So I'll be back shortly. Alright, I'm back, and we are now the Hero of War. That's what you get for 100% completion. And basically, let me show you what Extra Mode is like. Basically, you play with half your vitality. So instead of having 3 bars of vitality, instead of 6, you get 3. So it's harder in that respect, but not by too much. Admittedly, the game's going to be a hell lot harder in certain areas, but overall, not that much. If you keep collecting all the lives along the way, it's still going to be basically a pushover. Now, there is one more. So basically, this is where some of the replay value comes in. It's the extra mode here. This is where it kind of comes in, because you're going to have because you're going to be playing through the whole game all over again, but with 3 bars of health. Now, you may be saying, but Soleman and Stars, that isn't much replay value, is it? I mean, you're just playing through the game again. It's not really much different. You just have less vitality. It's more of a challenge, but not really that different. Well, there is one other thing. I'd hate to spoil it, right? Well, you know what? Here's the deal. It's called Metaknight mode. Basically, you play through the game as if it was extra mode, except you're playing as Metaknight. Yeah, you get to wield a sword and everything. You can't save, but you get to play through the game as Metaknight. So, that's actually something I'm considering for a series of bonus videos. I don't know, I may or may not do Knightmare mode. It really depends on what you guys think. I'm definitely gonna do the boss endurance, it's not that bad. Other than that, I really don't have much else to say, so this is Soleman signing off of Let's Play Kirby, Knightmare in Dreamland. See you all later.